key. Obviously, we know what we're going to get from Cadman and Jones as well. So, yeah, it's important for those guys that they play, definitely.
Yeah.
While on Cadman, boys, I think we might have touched on the draft episode, but what's the pass mark for him this year in terms of production?
It's tough, isn't it, with key forwards?
Yeah,
Really,
I'm not expecting anything big from him because this Giants team is still a bit of a shambles. It's always hard to stand out as a forward, especially in a team that's struggling. He kind of relies on the delivery he's going to get. Look, I think if he kicks a goal a game or so, I'd be very, very happy with that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be massive for him. They shouldn't be expecting him to come in and be the saviour of their forward line by
he's
any
top
means.
5 in the Coleman.
If he kicks a couple bags of 3 here and there, I think he'd be very, very happy with that.
Yeah, I agree. I reckon he's got the ability, Dr. Crankat, 25. Whether he can with the service, maybe is another question. I think 20 goals. I think the pass mark, though, is just showing what he is. He's got ability on the ground, above his head. Obviously, he's got a lot of weight to build into the rest of his body. He's a great mark. So if he just shows glimpses of what he's going to be in the next, 5 to 10 years, maybe it won't be at the Giants all of that time, but definitely in the league, I think that's probably the pass mark. And just don't become Josh Shackey as your other pass mark.
As long as Kingsley plays him more than Bevo played Jamara in his first season, Doc, that's a good one as well.
That's good. Well, I think a few people compared him to Aaron Norton. First season he played a lot in back and a little bit up forward, but his second year he kicked 32-27, Norton, and averaged over 2 contested marks per game. Before anyone goes on, I'm not saying this is what Aaron Cadman's pass mark should be. This is just sort of like a little bit of a base. So I think if Cadman can kick maybe 25 goals, at least average over a goal per game, and if he can get himself near a contested mark per game, I think that's a great starting point for his career.
I would